Well, hello guys. I'm back. And I'm about to go and talk to the mayor about me splitting off and still working with the main Shire tribe. But this way that there's no bad feelings or whatever between two people. Hello.
Hello.
Hi Cassian, how you doing?
I'm pretty good, just watching over everything.
Oh, well that's good. Definitely need to have somebody doing that. Did you hear about the Herodorum coming by?
No.
Oh.
You know that we go.
2 days ago, I think I saw them. I'll fix the music in a little bit.
Well, did you hear about the war today?
I heard that there was a war between the humans and the orcs, but that's all I know.
Well, apparently the dwarves and the elves showed up, and the humans won the war.
Oh, we're good. Teaches them orcs.
It's about time.
Exactly.
Marge is just standing up over there next to a masonry table. I haven't asked her what she's doing. I think she's still mourning over that man.
Huh. Alright, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
The one, were you here when we found that one guy who was putting up the signs saying, "I am watching you"?
Yes, and then he didn't want nobody telling Marge.
Well, apparently he was her husband, and he disappeared. But then he came back, and I told Marge that he had come back. And 2 hours later, I get a letter from someone from Gondor, and apparently he had been attacked by orcs, and he died in front of them.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I kind of wonder what Marge is working on now.
Or I don't know. We can go talk. Dang, it's Bojangles. Where is my beaver? Maybe I did take it. Oops, wrong button. Hello, Mayor.
Hello.
Yeah, it's a fast stag.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Helped us win the war.
Oh.
Has anybody been by to tell you guys the good news?
I heard from Cassian that the humans won.
Yes. We, no, who was it? Whatever. Our leader, the man, he, had the bright idea to have skirmishers, so we had 4 people on these super fast stag. outside of the gates with fire arrows, and we kept them busy. And what ended up happening was we actually managed to pull all of the trolls away from the inside of Minas Tirith to chase us. And the one who's really focused on us was the warg trainer. So they didn't even get to set their wargs free. So we did really good in that aspect.
That's good.
And they killed Stink, but I'm sure he'll be back.
Yeah, he always comes back.
I was wanting to ask you a favor. Yes, Margie. Marge. Could I maybe apprentice underneath you? Because we're hurting for builders.
Certainly.
Wonderful. Maybe I can offer you guys something. I mean, I don't know what you would want in return.
Right now I just need help gathering metal and stone.
Okay, I'm good at that.
I can give you some animals to use if you like.
Sure. And then we can get started.
Still have no idea where my beaver's at. Alright. Opportunity. So I thought I hit the start button earlier, but I ended up not. Went and talked with Miss Cotton, showing her around the spots I was looking at. We were talking about living closest to the mountain, or closer anyway. That way we have wood on one side of us. It's a nice safe trip over there to get wood. And then we've got a crap ton of metal on the other side. So metal and stone in turn. So it's excellent placement for a beginning tribe. I think I'll actually give over a lot of my stone because I've got a lot of stone.
It appears we're missing our female Inklo.
Oh, really? My beaver also is missing at the moment.
Your beaver?
Yep. His name's Chuck.
Chuck, huh?
Yep. Miss Marge, Mayor?
Yes.
I had a question or observation, I guess. We seem to be having a lot of people and animals and such. I was looking to go and make a smaller settlement of hobbits that will feed, like, help out this main tribe, of course. We might have some animals that give eggs that you don't have here. This way, you have more room for animals.
Okay. Where would you live?
I've been looking. There's a mountain ridge due east, west, I think it is, that way. I believe it to be a far enough away that anybody part of this capital will be able to live and have their enjoyments, and then hopefully close enough that we might quickly ride on our fastest sheeps and aid with whatever needs to be done.
Well, we do have 4 slots left, so I don't know. Where's your... You can always use Bojangles if you wish. I mean, I'd like us all to stay in one group, but if you think it would be better, then I'm not going to stop you.
I was just thinking that people might have more abilities to have whatever needs to be done. Other animals that they might fancy or what have you.
Mm-hmm. Well, that could work.
I would still give all armor to the Shire here for free. If I might be missing something, I might need a little assistance getting it, but I plan to have it running smooth.
Oh, all right. Yes, I wish the limit was based on how many people you had in the group.
Me too.
Wait a minute. I think I found her.
Who?
Pebbles. Yep, found her.
Oh, wonderful.
What were you wanting to get?
Lots of different things. I kind of fancy trikes and iguanodons for my personal fun and uses. Maybe something that might help me gather meat to feed myself, for instance, like food. But
I see.
I wanted to talk with you about it first.
Okay, well, I do give my consent if you would like to. I wish there was a way for us to maybe to align each other so that we do not hurt each other accidentally.
Oh yes, I understand. Is that, are we able to do such a thing?
I think you can, yes.
Oh, I would be happy to do so. Would you like me to go fetch the saddle?
That would be most helpful.
Excuse me.
Just?
Oh, seems like you guys have your work cut out for you. This barn.
Alright. So close. Alright, so we've gotten permission to live out. That's loud. Nope. And Kylo.
Thank you.
No problem.
Is this a natural blue?
Yes.
It's very
So, before I head out to do stuff, I'll check the armors and stuff and make sure we're set. Saddles. We've got 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a shirt. I need a So I need a desert shirt. Doesn't have any hidden stuff. And then I'm looking for 5 of those. Check. So 1 desert shirt. Wearing a helmet. Desert shirt, 1 helmet. I can remember that. Alright. Armor. 1 shirt. Metal.
Need more stone?
Mm-mm. I need a lot more metal.
Okie dokie.
Let me get that ensue.
I stocked up the armors again. I've got some stone I'll bring up.
Oh, thank you.
May I borrow your carry animals?
Yes. We may have to unload the sheep.
Alright. Alright. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Transferred everything. Come on, old friend. This way. That's good. Alright. So, I've been thinking about this. I can't bring myself to tear down my home. So, for the time being, I'm giving it to my girlfriend, Tara. Because she's the bestest girlfriend ever. And no, you guys can't have it. I believe she's gonna, well, believing that she's gonna come with me. So, whenever she leaves, I'm gonna have instructions like it to be given to the Shire, so any hobbit wishes they can claim it for them. Just because I cannot, I thought of it, well, I was talking about tearing the place down, but can't do it. You get away from my area. Those are my fishes. So far. Come along. This is roughly 2 trips of going out and getting it, the stone. Maybe 3. Come along. Sure.
Wow. That's a lot of stone.
Thank you. I got more. shortcut takers. Now look what you guys did. First thing, shadow stuff. This way I don't have to worry about taking as many things back with me. This one can hold very much. Hi, Miss Cotton.
Oh, hello. Did you get the chance to talk to Marge?
I did. She gave me permission to make a new a village we talked about.
Good.
Yep.
What about the beaver? Did you ask her about that?
I did. She didn't know where it was. I might go and see if the new Hobbit might have it. And, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You mean Yolanda?
Yes. Yes. Oh, the mayor has a apprentice, an elven apprentice.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why that elf was there. Well, that's interesting. So he's going to be learning about building then?
Yeah. I thought about taking my house down, but I can't bring myself to do it. So I'm gonna be giving it to Tara. That way she has a place to
You
stay.
said it's not a piece Oh, I see. Is Tara not coming with you?
She will, I think. I'm hoping anyway. I might try and entice her, you know?
Oh, okay. I see. So, just so she has some place to stay till you entice her to go over?
Yeah. And then maybe just give it to the Shire for a hobbit that might want a home. They can have it.
That might be a good idea.
It would be a pain to tear it down too.
It's so nice. Yes, it would be a pain to get root all these trees and then bushes and everything. I can understand that. I mean, even what I have feels like it would be a pain.
Yep. I'm thinking it might be easier just to go get the resources and do it again. Now I've learned a few tricks, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I guess you could make it better this time.
There's some people over there.
There's you see?
Oh, I think that might be they might be going to your house. The mayor and her apprentice. I never got his name.
Maybe, or they could be going to the metal spots. I'm not sure. I guess that's what we can see.
Wouldn't they have
I think she might be showing him the metal. Yes, but maybe. I'm not sure, but it doesn't look like he's going anywhere near the house. I don't know, hard to tell, really. Yes, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be up to today.
Alright. After I drop these two animals back off with the mayor's spot, I was gonna start getting good stuff and put it into my animals and start the move.
Oh, alright. Yes, I guess if you need some help, I can help you for a bit before I go to bed.
That would be lovely, but I don't want to impose or nothing.
No, you're fine. I might need to take a break to feed babies.
Oh yes, I understand that.
Better than that. I should be. Alright, yes, just let me know whenever.
Alright, I'll stop by. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, this is the last of the stone.
Were you storing all of this?
I wanted to look like the hero.
Oh. I think you are, though.
Well, thank you.
Don't you have a Dodicarus?
I do. I got bored, and so, well, I didn't really get bored, but that's just, I had to clear my mind, so I went to work a couple of times.
Oh.
Didn't get any metal or wood or anything, though.
That's plenty of stone, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Where did I put my sheep? Aha! Hey, Snake! How you doing? Last night was crazy long. Supposed to go to bed at 2 my time, and I didn't go to bed till like 4 my time. Earlier this episode, I talked to the mayor about me moving out, getting her permission or blessing for it, and she did want me to stay, but she did end up giving me the blessing to leave in good standings with the Shire. And I didn't want to move a crap ton of stone because that would have taken a very long time. And as far as my house goes, currently I've given it to Tara, my girlfriend and wife, so that she has a nice place to stay, and then I'll convince her to come with me to wherever I'm moving to, and have that home just stay for the Shire. People can go live in it, whatever. Hello? Oh wow, that looks cool. So I was going to introduce myself to her and see if she knew where my beavers were, and see if I could find my beaver. And then, as soon as I find them, I'll be switching to Bojangles with whoever's working or whatever. Might have been the weird thing that happened with earlier. I guess some animals just disappeared for a little while. I found out that my sheep nowhere near the speed I need.
you know where Marge went?
Last time I saw her was at the work station over there.
Okay, are you a stable hand, perchance?
No, I'm an armor smith.
Okay, do you have any stable hands awake?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, we have, 2 human, I think they're human, visitors. Never seen them before, and they're asking for a stable hand and Marge. So,
Oh, really?
yes.
Holy crap, he's fast.
But I would definitely encourage you to stay and talk with Marge.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm Leonidas. If you don't mind waiting a moment, I'll go see if I can find our mayor.
I would appreciate that, thank you.
Yep. May I get your name so I can let her know?
I'm Mila and this is Tristan.
Mila and Tristan. Pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Saw her on her unicorn. Oh, Miss Cotton?
Oh goodness, you scared me. Yes, I'm here.
We have 2 humans looking to talk to our mayor. Have you seen her?
No, I haven't seen her at all. What were they wanting?
They wanted to talk to her as well as a stable hand. I didn't get much more than their names. Mila is the girl and Tristan is the guy.
Interesting. Huh. Maybe they were wanting to learn about the work.
Maybe she went to my house to see if I'm home. Oh, found you.
So, what are you 2 wanting exactly?
We're just looking for a stable hand to get
Mayor,
3 horses.
we have
Let's see. You know, there
2
are
humans
some
here to
people
talk to you.
down that way do sell
Mila
horses.
is the
Very
girl
nice
and
ones
Tristan
too.
is
They're
the guy.
humans as well.
Okay.
Oh, well, we don't have anything to trade. All we have is carrots.
They might be willing to work with you. They're very nice people.
I found her. She'll be here in a moment.
Thank you.
No problem.
Well, if no one here can help us, then we will go that way.
Oh, well, it's always good to have options, right? I think we did have someone who was breeding horses here, but I haven't seen him awake in a while.
We don't need red horses. We just need something that'll get us around. Whether they're wild or just extra.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just saying he was breeding horses. I don't know if we have any extra. Just to ask Marge.
Hello, Mayor.
Hello. Hello.
So I hear you guys are in need of horses?
Yes, we are. We have some carrots. We
Well,
just are not able to.
I don't think we have anyone awake at this time to tame you horses.
Alright, so where do those humans live?
Oh, I could take you to them. Not too far actually. You can see if
Right.
they're over there breeding.
Well, thank you for your help anyway. Hobbits
You're welcome.
and Mr. Elf.
Yep.
We appreciate it. Alright, which way?
Just
Thank you again.
I don't think they like hobbits.
Maybe.
Well, they were making lock sounds after they were done talking to some of you. I thought that was a little mean.
Yeah, it is.
So how
Thank
about
you.
a lesson?
Well, I can show you what I'm building on right now. I'm almost done with it.
kind of makes you wonder who in the world would take a beaver.
seems to enjoy building. Sometimes I think he misses.
160 fiber, 240 so fiber. Stone.
Did you still need some help?
It would be I don't want to impose on you, but if you'd be willing to help with the
Oh,
move,
you're
it'd
fine.
be good.
Sure. What do you need? What?
I'm just needing to make sure I've got a lot of the goods that I need to take with me. I am leaving some resources for Tara, though, just in case.
Ah, okay.
So right up this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I believe it's just in the kitchen here. Alright, I need the fridges.
All these things in here, or
Yes, please. I'll probably leave some beer and food and stuff for her, but not a whole bunch. Hey! Yeah, I'll take a look at it a little later on.
oops, that might be a bit too much.
The stone's over here. She can take some too.
Alright.
I think that does it.
Oh, okay.
must run these eggs up to the house real quick.
Alright.
Kind of a sad time now, huh? The beaver is lost somewhere. I couldn't find him.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You think you might end up asking Eodred and Aramir again? So you could give another one?
Yeah, I probably will. Maybe have something that I can just hand to him. A nice recipe with a bunch of food or something.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Or I think he likes the pipe that I can make him something too.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That'd be nice. Are you going to head out that direction now?
Or which direction?
I guess in the direction of where you're going to be building.
Yeah. Do you know if Eodred is and his friend is home?
I didn't see them when I went a couple of minutes ago. I don't know if they came back or not. If they've already gone.
Speak of the devil.
Adrian?
Hello.
I think Leonidas needs to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just taking these horses to the harbor to give them to, someone.
Oh, it's, that Tristan guy and,
Tristan? I'm not sure.
don't know. We went by, I guess, to see if you guys had any horses, but I don't know if you man and a woman.
I don't know who's. We didn't get their names.
Oh, I see.
Who's-
L? I don't know that person.
He goes by Leo, but there's 2 Leos, so he shortened his name to L to save on. He's quite a mighty warrior.
Really?
Yes.
I'll give you a hint. Take Bristlemane.
Take person.
She's awesome.
Okay.
He's well proud of the training he's put into.
Well, we appreciate it.
You'll of course have to change the name tag.
Of course.
I tell you what, if you'd like, 3 horses on a raft this size is kind of hard. If you want to take my ship here?
I think we can manage. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Oh yes, rather difficult. I wonder if
Yeah, I
it's
believe
possible.
Bristleman can probably outrun a number of the wargs.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's almost too fast for the boat.
Oh, nice one-hit shot.
Uh-oh.
Promise you want to take this other boat.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get animals on there unless you have these boxes.
Thank you, Tristan.
Yes, ma'am.
How's everybody doing today?
Oh, you're like a pro. Are they gonna fall
That
through
horse
her?
isn't on there. I don't think.
Up, up. She's stuck. It worked.
I'm impressed.
Good job, Tristan.
That's a handy
Thank you again.
horse packing.
You're welcome.
Safe
I assume we'll
journey.
see you in Minas Tirith within the next couple days.
Off and on, yes. Though we'll be in the south for a lot.
In the south?
Alright.
Finding better horse areas.
Now that the war's over.
Alright, well thank you again. We need to get getting back.
Indeed.
And what was your names again?
Aramir?
Yodrid?
I apologize if I don't remember.
That's alright. What was
I've
your
always
name?
been horrible with names. I'm Mila. And that's
Mila?
Tristan. Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you again.
Very well.
Good seeing you again. Safe travels.
Goodbye, Cotton.
So long,
And
friends.
the other hobbit I don't remember.
So, how did the war go?
Well, we're alive and well. Push the
Yes.
orcs back.
That's good.
And we actually saw the mama kill of the Haradrim. Great
Oh,
beast.
I see.
They could have actually walked over the walls had they wanted to, so big were they.
Oh dear. Terrifying.
Yeah,
Although,
they almost had an
interesting to
entire
see.
house on their back.
Oh my. Well, I'm glad everyone's safe. I was a bit worried. When I was with Tristan and Mila, the ones who were just here, we went to go find you guys. Since I was telling them about your horses, but we didn't hear you, so I feared the worst.
Yeah, we were actually down south. we're planning on moving now that the war is over. When we found land with a number of horses as well. Perhaps get some new bloodlines into our stock and try to relax a little bit for a while.
Yeah, that's a good idea, I see. So are you leaving Minas Tirith?
We're planning on, yes.
Oh,
But we'll
I
still
see.
be here every once in a while. We'll take the main barn, but we'll leave a small spot for coming back and visiting. And if we need to, you know, find anything that's interesting to tame as well.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry you're having to move, but hopefully the new spot is nice enough. Whereabouts would it be in case I did want to visit?
Do you have time to go there now?
Yeah, sure. You know, I think that might be fine for me. As long as you guys would be with me to protect me, I'll be
Certainly.
Let me
Are
switch out
the young ones okay?
animals.
They're all wanting your attention. I didn't even stop to look, but they were all going, "Help me, please, let me do something, I don't know." I was like, I ain't got
Check
time.
on the young real quick, and then I'll be right back.
I need to go
Alright.
get a horse anyway.
Alright, should we just meet down here then?
Come back down here with our animals, although
Yeah.
you're fast enough to easily keep going back. It's up to you.
Yes. I was just going to switch out the sheep. Are you
Alright,
coming
be right
to
back.
Leonidas?
Sure.
And what do you want to talk about, Leonidas?
Leonidas,
talk while I
did you
walk?
get your beaver, by the way? We left it.
I did. I got it right before Eodred and I went to Moria.
Good. I was just worried because I saw it wasn't there, and I'm like, oh no, did something hurt it? But it was a quite actually old one in the wild, and I was quite happy to find it.
Yes, we're not really sure what happened to it though, that's the thing. Like you said you hadn't seen it, so we're trying to find where it went.
Oh, you mean it oh. That's not good.
Yes, so, I'm a little bit worried that someone, might have, I don't know, let it free or something. I really hope that's not
Borrowed
the
it?
case. Yes, borrowed it. I don't know.
Because we left it in our papers so that, you know, we could, when we saw you, we could pass it to you.
No, we did the
You left
transfer
it-
and everything. It was all done.
Yeah.
I think it
Oh,
was,
you did?
was it James or Wilbur we transferred it to? I forget who I
Oh,
did that,
I must
yeah.
have been asleep then.
Yep. I think it was.
Well, that's
Bosco,
not good if it... Oh.
And then I named
A
him.
Bosco?
Yeah. And
Might
then
have been
I
Bosco,
named
yeah.
him, left him at the tavern, and now he's gone. I don't know where he went.
Guess we could go find another one at some point.
Yeah, take it. If you can't find it by the end of the day, we'll look for one tomorrow.
Alright. How much would it be?
Alright, well, let's go get these horses tended. We can talk while we walk. Was the beaver what you wanted to talk to me about, or did you have something else?
The beaver and maybe an Anki. I got a little bit of permission to step aside and start work on like a new Hobbit family.
Work on like what?
A new Hobbit family. A new
Oh, yeah?
village of them. Yep. We were a little squishy here, you know. We had like
Oh, I see what you mean.
20 hobbits and hardly any room for anybody to have anything. Do you need me to carry something for you?
Sard?
Do you need me to carry something for you?
Oh, it's not that I'm heavy.
Alright. I have a question for you now. Did you want to just move the boat?
I'm sorry, what?
I was thinking it might have been easier, it might be after the fact, but it might have been easier to move the boat.
Moving the boat?
If you needed to travel by boat, yep. Oh, we're
Prefer to come up and go from the normal harbor so I don't look suspicious.
That's true.
He's smart. Miss Cotton, did you see some of their awesome
Yes.
horses?
Oh yes, I've been here to look, was today, I think? Yes, I think I was today, earlier.
They all wanted cuddles.
Oh, that's
Aren't you
lucky.
Everything's
Where's
on
the
Swift Hoof. Are you taking her?
No, you're taking her. I've already got,
I'm taking Dawn.
no, I'm not taking Swift Hoof.
Okay, so we can leave the equipment on? I was just wondering if we had to clear it. It feels so much better. Oh man, it feels so much better. You know how long I've been trying to get out of that bright shiny armor? Feels so much better.
Did they require you to wear that for the war?
Well, I was wearing the colors of Gondor. It's good to wear bright armor in war, but I prefer to wear the dark when I'm just generally bit around. But if there's any chance of being confused for an orc, wear the bright armor.
Oh, I see.
Personally, I don't mind if the orcs think I'm an orc.
Oh, well, I think we can pretty much figure that out, but I guess they would probably go by smell if I had to guess.
So, would the crap of my shorts help me pass the orc exam? That was a good one.
You ready then? I think we're all ready.
Do you have an extra set of fur pants? Because I don't know where mine went.
They should be on the smithy in there. I think I even have an extra set.
If you have the stuff, I can make one for you.
Yeah, I kind of like, because it gets chilly without.
I wonder if I should go grab my... Well, I guess it'll be on the way. I just might need to grab a fur top then.
See that, Andred?
No, I don't.
Would you like me to make you something?
Look on your cat.
Oh, good point. Let me check the kitty real quick. Hit
If
the
not,
waist.
then yes. They're not on the cat.
Yes, you were right. It was on the cat. So much was going on before the war.
Oh no, just finished building.
Hello, Marge. I didn't recognize you. I haven't seen you.
Oh yes. Yes, I'm in mourning right now.
Still, I'm sure. You just finished building. What do you have?
It's a hunting lodge / breeding area.
You want to take a trip with us?
Where are you going?
To the new lands at Rohan, hopefully.
Ooh.
Sure. Let me drop off all my building supplies and get a sheep.
You guys. Feels good to be back on my normal horse again.
Are they going to accompany us?
They're right here. They're already on board.
Marge, she needed to go drop off her stuff, and she'll be back.
Okay, her and her friend.
Oh, we have more people coming?
Miss Aroner, would you like a treat?
Ooh.
Haha.
Oops, and then I fell off the boat. Hold on. I always do this. Get off the animal, fall off the boat.
One more, I forgot.
Oh my. It's like a
Ooh,
4-course
can I have a
meal.
treat as well?
Oh, of course. I'll drink the espresso
Thank
first.
you very much. Oh wow. That's gonna keep me up all night.
Ooh.
There you are.
Which one should I try
Thank you.
first?
Drink the espresso before you drink the orange drink.
Should we eat the food in between or drink the drinks first?
I would start with the espresso and hold off on the drink for a while until you get thirsty.
Oh.
And then the foods whenever it's needed, like yeah. Hello, sir. Would you like another one?
Mmm, delicious. I see. So did you make this yourself, Leonidas, or did you have help from Tara?
Tara helped a lot.
Oh, well, that's really nice of her.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I can feel the energy already.
Mr. Eldred?
Feel like I should be running laps.
Yes.
He might be in his thoughts. I'll give him his in a little bit.
Maybe we should force feed him the espresso. Can you get the one behind him?
Maybe someone grapple him out of the way, or punch him out of the way.
Here, I'll try punching him. Hold on a second.
Got
Oh,
it.
he jumped up real high.
Just don't tell him I did that.
Did what?
Exactly.
If someone give him pipe weed, he's doing that thing again when he has pipe weed.
Oh, see, he's awake.
I
Okay.
promise I won't tell anyone you did that.
Mr. Eldred?
What, you just
would
wanted
you
me
like
to do
one?
that? Okay. There's some food if you're interested.
Some food, eh? Of course, trust a
It
hobbit
does
to
seem
bring
to make
food.
me very thirsty, though.
There you are.
Alright, the espresso.
Yeah. Mayor, I've got some for you too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm a little hungry, to put it.
Partners.
Oh no, we're moving.
I will put it
Did
in
we
the
miss
boat.
somebody?
We missed the food.
Oh, the food went out to sea.
I've got more.
I'm terribly sorry.
Not the food!
No,
Oh no, he just jumped in. It's almost as bad as when we lost a horse to that boat accident. Alright,
Oh,
everybody
yes.
here?
Did he come
Alright,
back?
and away we go.
Perfect. So, I put some food on the boat. Enough for each of
Yeah,
you
we
to have a full
elimination
serving.
too.
Well, maybe this new group is going to want to open trade relations with the Shire right away.
Oh, lovely.
New group? Group of what exactly?
Small tribes. We're going to band together.
Oh, the humans?
We're going to try to form the nation of Rohan and revive the legend of the Horse Lords.
That's a great idea. I remember you telling me about that place. It sounds lovely. It's similar to the Shire.
It's wonderful. I think you'll like it. Shire, but with more trees.
Oh, I see. I might have passed by there when I was helping some of the brothers with their kibble.
Huh?
Leonidas, that espresso you gave me made me very thirsty.
Did you still have some of that orange drink?
Yes. You think I should drink it now?
Whenever you're like really thirsty, makes it all better.
Whew. Oh yes, much better, thank you. Very tangy.
Mayor, did you get yours?
I got the espresso.
Well, perfect.
Oh dear.
I think the rest of it went out to the ocean.
Oh no.
When we stop again, take a look at the boat. I put some in the storage that Miss Cotton's on.
Oh, okay.
How did you
Probably
get
a
it
safer
open?
place to put it.
It just opened?
Oh.
Can't lock
Put her
the
on
boat
top
holes.
of it.
Aside. I have small
Oh, I
hands. I
see. You
slipped
zipped
it
it
in.
in through the top.
I know one thing, sure would be refreshing to see quick horses again.
Have you seen these two
Oh,
friends
really?
back here? They're quick.
Yeah, they're pretty quick. Though a doe, I think, is even quicker. if I'm not
Yeah, I'd like
mistaken.
to see them race my dough.
I think your
Well,
Jay
my
would win.
past source met with an unfortunate accident. But I've got some in training still.
You know, I hate to be technical, but that's an elk. Elk.
What do you call a female elk?
A cow. And a male is a bull.
Well, they do moo
They
quite
move
a
at
bit.
you. That's right. I don't mean to be technical, but technically that's a cow, not a dog.
Whoa. Careful where you step over there.
It's a little slippery on the deck. Want to go overboard.
Oh no, I
do
just
that.
saw a shark.
Leonidas,
Yep.
where's your sheep? Oh, damn. I see him.
Oh, he said.
I was worried maybe he was shark food.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah. He was very friendly to me. And everybody else, of course.
It's like the moon's going down. Hopefully someone will still be awake. It's been a long day.
If they're not awake, we can always go around the wall. Because, well, we can go around the wall.
Into Rohan?
Yeah, if that's what you're taking us. Yep. Same as last night.
Right. Around the wall, I forgot. Well, they've done some work, so we'll see.
Practice. See if you can get around the wall. And they can shore it up.
Cheeksy hobbits.
Smart.
Just found out where that stripe goes.
Where are we? Wait. Is that the obelisk ahead? The blue one?
Yeah, that's the obby.
I believe.
Why did I get so far out to sea?
Is the mayor still
Are you
with us?
drunk?
He wasn't responding to us
I
earlier. I think
wish.
he might have had his pipe weed or something.
I was gonna ask if you slipped something into his food. Making me a little worried now. First you almost forget to drop your brother off.
How many ears am I holding up?
Elf?
Correct.
Can I ask if it was corn?
I got that one.
Oh, it's so nice to be able to see again.
Oh yes, we're finally seeing the sun come up.
New day full of surprises.
Were you expecting something else than the sun?
You never know.
And sometimes, I mean, you see different things, especially if you pop into rooms that you're not supposed to be, like I did the other day.
Eat a piece of Luna's cake. Who
No,
knows
I
what you
didn't.
might see.
No, I just ended up following Bosco into a spot I probably shouldn't have.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
did he get you
Yes,
into trouble?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's actually Luna's house, so maybe that's why it turned out to be a bit strange.
There you go, see? I knew it came into place
She was
somehow.
asleep, and it was her and Cassie. I don't know, we were just being kind of silly and just curious. And he was showing me their house, but I went into the wrong door, so I saw things I didn't want to see.
Oh my.
So, does anyone live around these parts?
Goblins.
On this land specifically?
Yeah.
They're up in the cliffs as far as I know, somewhere in there. I've never actually been to their city.
It's a nice little hole in the wall.
Yeah. Well, someplace to call home.
They really like it when you run in there, raise your voice, and shoot flares off.
Oh. I don't believe you for some reason.
Oh. I feel like I get scared.
Ew, the swamps ahead. Something I'd like to avoid.
Oh, are they really that bad?
Oh, lots of creepy crawlies and giant snakes and creatures that'll pull you off of your map.
Yeah, the worst thing are the baryonyxes.
I've never been
And
up
the
that far.
capras. And the titanoboas.
No, I did see
gators
the
aren't that
snakes
bad.
today. They were in the Shire. 2 or 3 of them. Remember that, Leonidas?
Do they cross
Snakes
over
in
from
the
the Black
Shire.
Sands?
Yes.
They were in the green area in the Shire.
Oh, that's unsettling. We could probably swallow a sheep whole.
Yes, they were going after a sheep. That's what I think. I was wondering why the sheep was going so fast. And Leonidas said he saw some snakes. Lo and behold, there they were. He ran away.
Oh, good idea.
There's also wargs over there sometimes.
Yes, and we saw some wargs too, and I think I saw a troll as well.
Oh my.
A spider, a scorpion.
Not seen any giant spiders, thankfully.
Any spiders, bad news.
Well, the ones that I can squish with my foot, I'm fine with. But ones that require a sword are a little bit more intimidating. They make such weird noises.
I saw a dragon yesterday.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. I thought you meant right now.
Yeah, I saw one yesterday, earlier. Was it earlier today? There was like a red one.
Yeah. In the black area?
No, it was actually over on a ridge down south here.
Oh dear.
There's
There are
a
lots of
spot
dragons
of
around.
dragons to the sort of middle south area.
Oh my.
But they don't usually leave there, so I'm not sure why that one was flying away from its breeding grounds.
That's kind of scary.
Probably was
Luckily,
chasing an animal.
That could very well be, but luckily we were not on the menu.
Yeah, you'd hope it was an animal, not a person.
They're not too fast.
I'm more worried about the fire than how quick they are.
Is this place near the Twin Shields?
It's beyond it.
Yeah, more east, southeast.
Although Colin and Cass are involved in the foundation of Rome.
Colin was very interested in it.
We haven't been given official permission to use the name, but that is what our intention is. We're a collection of smaller tribes banding together to form a nation.
Start as bannermen and work our way up.
Tomorrow we're going to re-establish our stable over these lands. I do want to keep that stable there. Been such a good spot.
Do you want to leave the entire stable up?
No, just build a small house there, someplace when we're...
Well, I figured we could just leave the smaller building and take the bigger one down.
Well, we're gonna have to... Yeah, we can do that. We're gonna have to take the whole thing down, technically.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as for the number of pieces to stay and not stay.
Right. Then we continue to grind a few resources out. A little bit of metal, a little bit of stone. And repair equipment and things in that area. It's a good way station point between when we're in the...
I was thinking we could just put even like a little corral up, since we don't need anything permanent.
I'm going to be in my thoughts and kind of have you guys with me in the process of
I will say, if you're exploring some of the mountainous areas around here, there is a very, very odd building that gives off a very bad vibe. Probably want to avoid it. It's black.
It's a tower, right?
Yeah.
Where once was life.
Looks like I ended up looking at the human cities.
Like some grassy area, but I was wondering if it was close by.
You can see all the horses around here. Hoping to find some good new blood.
Where are they running off to?
Mayor?
Maybe she needs some more espresso.
I got it.
You could lasso her.
I'd have to build a lasso. But I wouldn't take her sheep with me.
Yeah, you would. You'd take both of them. If you hit the sheep.
Alright, let me make a lap.
Yep.
Rutherford. Ah, there it is. Eldred, what's up?
Okay.
I forgot the brush.
Sorry. live around here.
The lake we just passed through was their place. They left it. You see, it's all gone. There's another. Oh, if it'll be torn down or not, I'll have to look. But here's the. This is the land. Here's the capital. First establishment here. I waited for Marge to stop thinking. By the way, Aramir, you see that? You see that?
See the what?
The windmill?
Yes.
You can drink from that. Pulls water up from the ground.
Oh,
Really?
cute.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, although where we're gonna build our estate, it won't be a problem anymore. Well, have you seen where we're going to put our house?
Oh.
I didn't want to move anywhere until you guys came. First, we'll have to move the beaver out.
Build our house in the ruins, and
age.
the barn will go over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. This will make a nice place.
Indeed.
The old beaver right here, actually. It's kind of funny.
Ooh, what's
But
that
yeah,
out
we
over
can
there?
shore up too.
It's like 2 mountain passes.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
It almost makes me want to run up there and try to jump across it. But I don't think
Yes,
it's quite as close as I think it is.
I wonder, you know, if someone could build like a bridge or something.
Well, that's
Yeah,
kind of where the
they-
dragons are, so you might not want to build there.
Ooh. Probably, yeah, a good idea if they want to build that.
I mean, unless you want to try to evict them, but I don't think they would listen.
Maybe someone braver than I.
Hey, let's go over there. Let's try to lasso a dragon.
No, not today.
Maybe you should, Adrian, and we'll send back and use our spyglasses.
But you're not using that horse. You use a different horse. But yeah, it's plenty of flat ground here, nice sound of running water. I mean, quite
Oh
peaceful, I
yes, this
think.
is very, very flat. It's a very nice place. And right next to the river too, or the stream.
Right.
Easy source of water.
Oh, and even some beaver dams. It's perfect. Got lots of hunting patience.
Things we can trade in the future.
This is a rich land. If we use it right, it should treat us well.
And we'll be
Is
close
there
enough
a-
to assist the main area.
Is there an outpost near here?
Not that I know of.
The ways between It's
The
not too-
Moria outpost?
Yes, that's the closest one.
Okay.
As far as I know, that's the closest one.
There
Need
might
to
be
make
some in the
friends with
desert,
the
but I'm not
dwarves.
familiar.
We already have.
Not too hard
know-
with Colin.
And Rook.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colin's involved in this too. Well, you know,
Rook's a
there's been
nice
different
gentleman.
people. We're all involved. Warben, he got permission from the gods to kind of start. He asked me to help. I started recruiting people in. Like you say, Colin's been waiting for this for a long time. He wasn't a hard sell at all.
So, I'm just curious. Are you going to be waiting, I guess, to see if you're allowed to invite others to join?
Well, we'll be starting a small... I don't know what we'd call ourselves. Bannermen?
There'll be 3 or so small tribes, 3 or 4 small tribes banded together to work with each other. We're still bound by the 5-man each tribe limit. Currently, Arwen and I, on this place here, will be just the 2 of us. Will be.
I see.
The city up on the hill, they lost a man in the war today, so they're too short. So they're looking for people, and then Colin and Cass are talking about starting their own little place nearby, and they'll be.
So they'll have space for 3 as well.
3 or maybe 2 or 3. It depends on what Wolf does.
Yeah, whether he says a separate or a joint.
And my brother might bring his tribe here too.
Oh, I see.
So there'll be plenty of space in each tribe for people. And notice that when it rains, you don't get really chilly.
Oh, that is nice. And this is quite prettier than... No offense to Minas Tirith, but beautiful.
I understand. And this is, I would dare say, even more beautiful than the Shire because of the trees. It's like the Shire with the trees.
I do like the trees a lot. This
But I
is a
do
really
like
nice
how green
tree.
the grass of the Shire is, though.
Yes.
Hold
If
on.
you come to the
I think you
ridge
guys
here,
should trade. Shire takes this place, Rohan takes your place. Deal?
if this works out, I intend to claim all that bottom land.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
To that river on the far side in the mountains. Well, that would be a good border. So we could have this plain up here and then that bottom land down there. That would be a good kingdom.
It'd be a good spot to line the wall. A lower wall, that is.
Oh, it'd be too huge.
Well,
I
But
see
that bottom
raptors.
Yeah, I
there
just saw
are-
that.
This is a much more dangerous place. Raptors and things, yes. Terror birds. But, you know,
sometimes Thylios will come out of the woods.
have to be wary and strong is all.
Not quite as friendly as the Shire.
And if it all works well, we should be able to show that we're worthy by the next age. When the next age starts, we might be an official kingdom if we band together now. That's our plan. But what we have worked out with the gods, you know, just real loosely. No promises to anything.
And what about the people who live here? Are they going to be a part of your group as well?
Yes. Yeah, they are. They're one of the tribes, the 3 or 4 tribes I was telling. They got here first and picked the plate, and we're working with them. And we'll all work together. We'll all try to act like, even though we're 3 technically separate tribes, we'll all try to work as if we're one large village rather than individual tribes.
We'll be on a voices on a council and things like that. Each tribe of a say in what we all do together.
But we're definitely going to need kibble from the kibble farm, from the hobbits' kibble farm.
That'll be quite a trek.
We'll have to work something out. We might use that barn area we have as a nursery
What in the world?
for valuable animals to make it easy to
Are you
impress
taking
if
over
they need
the?
I think she did.
Marge is now the mayor of Rohan as well as the Shire.
Mm-hmm.
By mayoralship?
My real ship.
If it's boats, would that make her a Commodore?
Kind of.
You almost make me want to live here. It's so pretty.
I wondered if you'd be tempted.
Oh, I am very tempted, trust me. Especially thinking of a new age, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. Of course, you'd be most welcome.
Oh wait, there. It looks like there are some people here. Or they're just walking around.
I know. Hello!
Hello!
Hello.
Oh, look who it is. We got visitors from all sides. Right. Come on in, I'll open the gate.
Oh, yay, yes please.
All of us are quite
Come
so
on in.
agile.
Oh, I love this. It's a party now. Sing my song again.
Oh, yes, sing us a song.
Oh, welcome everyone. What brings you this far out here?
Well, two things. One, just a tour, showing them the newest site for the estate. And the second thing, of course, was this is Marge, the mayor of the Shire. And if you wanted to work a trade deal, she would be the one to talk to.
Oh. Oh. Looks like we have another one rolling back here somewhere.
He's mostly harmless.
What you
Okay.
talking about?
Oh, you.
Hello.
Oh, we have like everybody here right now. Alright, trade deal.
Marge,
Yeah,
here
yeah.
she is.
Oh.
Would you like to go sit down?
Yes, everyone can come in here. We have a conference room. You're welcome to, Green Man.
Oh, conference room. What about a conference
Green man. I've got food. I'll go get some food.
Welcome to the basic conference room.
Wow.
So where did you decide on your estate?
Probably the hill that Colin was talking about. That's where he decided first. So it's
Which hill is it?
it's gonna be in that direction.
Hang on.
Okay.
The one that he first showed you guys. It's like straight out in front of there. Like if you go right a little bit
And the
past
conference room's
behind
right
the
there.
stables, like right
young
there.
man. You can come up there.
Yeah, we were looking at that
I
same
brought
place.
some
It's a good
gifts.
spot. It kind of overlooks
Oh,
that little
gifts.
pass
Yes,
stuff.
Gifts.
it has
Gifts are
lots
nice.
of,
Yeah,
So that's
and
good
it's
too.
yeah, it's one way to go. Just
Appreciate
in front
them.
if anyone to come attack or whatever.
Oh my gosh, I know
Right.
these things.
That is
I
a
hold
good
off
spot.
on the
We almost
espresso
picked
though
that,
because
and
I
when
get
we were
really
offered that
thirsty when I
other
drink them.
place. So yeah, that's a good
Drink that
spot.
first.
Yeah, that's probably where I'll start.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, we were just talking and you guys showed up, so hey, thank you for all of you guys coming out.
Hello.
Yep, I've got food for everyone, and then we can go sit down.
So, Mayor Marge, is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, trade deal. Well, actually, we were talking about
Thank you.
this.
I have a gift for you.
We're short on a weaponsmith right
Oh.
now, and I'm training to be a weaponsmith soon. Is there any way we can work out some kind of deal with you for some extra backup tools?
Thank you.
Yes. What are you
Okay.
offering?
Well, right now we don't have much, but we can offer silica pearls.
That'll work.
Exactly.
So, I mean, there's plenty of beaver dams around here. We can collect a lot. I think out of all the beaver dams, we can collect about 200 to 300
Thank you.
silica pearls.
No problem.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
so
Drink
the new
espresso first.
hopefully new otters. We have a little
Oh.
pond nearby that is definitely going to help us out with silica pearls. as
Oh
well.
goodness. Well, is this like the thing human make coffee?
You okay? Yeah, it can be a bit strong sometimes.
Yeah.
Covfefe.
need to run around a little bit.
Covfefe. Latte.
Say you might need to run.
I think
She's all filled with jumps now. So yeah, but if we could work out some kind of deal with you, we know of a halfway point that we could have you guys meet us at, so that way we're not involved on Mordor at all.
Yeah, we wanted to maybe build a trade post. That site where we have the stable now could serve as our trade post to the Shire.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
We're gonna take that stable down.
It's true.
Ooh.
That's what we'll plan there. When we take that stable down, that area where we have our stable now, we'll build a trade post there.
We'll give it a time for some of the trees to come back, though.
Which barn? This one?
No, in the Shire.
The one we have in the Shire.
Oh, okay.
And that spot, we'll use that spot as the trade post for the Shire.
Oh, that works out perfectly then.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, we were able, that way, we were thinking about doing some kind of trade post, so we could trade with you guys without getting you guys involved with Mordor at all.
Yes,
So-
that would be excellent.
So there's also another spot we're going to be looking into, but we'll keep you updated.
Okay.
So, well, you weren't here. This Hobbit, what's your name again?
Leonidas.
Oh, Leonidas,
I
that's
don't
right.
think
Remember
I've
the
met-
barn? Remember the barn when you came here last? It wasn't quite done yet, right?
Yep.
Would you like to see it now?
Sure.
Welcome to the barn.
Ooh.
It is quite an spectacle.
Oh, I love what you did with these railings. Quite nice.
Yes, as you can see, all of our structure here. We have our bigger stalls for our bigger animals and more animals, and our equicenter or breeding barn right inside the barn.
Ooh.
And if you guys like to, you have to duck to get into the door until I fix it. But if you guys come up here, kind of duck. This is where kibble will be made.
Very
Kibble,
nice.
cooking. It's a loft area for just the stable hands to work privately. Yes, and it's also good for jumping.
Yes.
And
Or
then
getting
just
stuck.
shortly, yeah, or getting stuck. And just down here, we keep any extra animals such as sabers, Ankies if they can't fit in the other stalls or anything like that. But if you guys want to, when we first breed our first horses, if you guys want to come watch the baby be born, we have windows where you can see it all happen.
Ooh.
So you guys would be allowed to come here and watch a baby be born if you guys would like.
But if they bring me here, I suppose. So I don't know if I go by myself.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Very
of a
true.
hike for them.
Journey. Bit of a journey. Well, I just got done singing a song. I'm kind of jittery right now because of the espresso. Would you guys like to all hear a song?
Yes.
Sure.
Sing the song.
I sang it good. I mean, that's what Cassie over there says I did, Denny. You can keep the doors open though. And hey, Cassie, do you want to hear the song again?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you did say, wow, that was actually pretty good. So I mean, they did boost my confidence.
It was really good.
Sorry for the tight fitting, guys. It's really tight in here. Alright. So, get a drink of that. So, this song that I have, I actually wrote myself. And it's actually called The Parting Glass. It brings perspective to me, so bear with me here. Alright, here we go. Of all the money that I bet I spent it in good company, and all the harm that ever I've done, at last it was to none but me, and all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night, and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that I had, I spell for my going away, and all the sweethearts that I've done, though wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call. Good night, and joy be with you all. Good night, and joy be with you all. That was it.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Very good.
Ah, thank you. Practicing. Every day when I'm out here by myself, I tend to start singing. Huh?
And what was the song called again?
The Parting Glass.
Ah, what does that mean, parting glass?
It's a way to say goodbye to the people that we've lost.
Oh, it's really sad, but still very
Well, it's
beautiful.
not really
in
sad.
its
It's a
own
way to them to pass off into the spirit world.
Oh,
So it's
I
a love
see.
song to do so, you know.
Oh, alright.
You can take it however you want. I'm sorry though if I'm a little kooky. I've got a back wound.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, I will.
I
Stitches
kind
there
of want to
bugging me.
see the
but-
rest of the place if that's alright.
Oh yeah, sure. There's about a lot more about to be improved in a few days. Well, as you saw everyone here. Yeah.
Oh yes, and you have a
Everyone's-
nice windmill too. Very nice.
Well, that's a small one. We'll have a bigger ones. But what you're standing on right now is actually going to be the new conference room once the keep is built.
Ooh, I like it.
And,
Nice and natural.
The barn, believe it or not, right here. The barn door is the only thing you'll see outside the keep walls. This barn door is the only thing you will see when you go to the keep wall. So the barn will be attached to the keep itself.
Oh, very nice.
And then the houses are just temporary for now. Anyone can sleep in them. The rangers right now are sleeping in 2 of them. I have turned mine into a guest house. But the infirmary will be going back from the rocks, which I will be working with, actually, Mayor Marge, actually. The elves will most likely be helping as well, but if we get wounded here and you're available, I'd be willing to pay you silica bros to come help us with our wounded.
Oh, you don't need to pay me for that.
Oh, okay. The infirmary is going back here on the rock cliff, and we're making it high enough so no critters or nasty animals such as orcs can get over it. So we're making a keep that's pretty much impenetrable. And then directly ahead here will be the what we're calling the Maiden Hall. It is the one hall that will remember all the people we have lost over the ages.
Memorial
There will be a
Hall?
name. Memorial Hall or Maiden Hall for short. The Maiden Hall will be putting names of every single person who has been lost to Middle-earth against the Orcs or natural causes in the Orcs. And they will get their names up on the Maiden Hall to relive their remembrance. So, a way to honor the people who have fallen for the people who are standing here today. So, yeah, that's that. And then we're going to have a workshop over there, followed by an armory for our weaponsmith and armor smiths. And then, as you can see, these are kind of our gates right now. These will be walls that surround the keep. And then past these walls, down by the river, will be the village. And that's where we'll be able to keep our taverns, everybody's homes, greenhouses, stuff like that, entertainment stuff. Possibly a singing hall, too. I'm thinking about building a singing hall. Place you can go just to sing and share the world with your voice.
Music and culture.
Mm-hmm. Then there'll be a wall past that, and then that will kind of be it. There'll be this place will be definitely a good-looking city, town, village, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, yes, I'm sure, especially with the surrounding area, the scenery and such.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Very, very soothing.
Yes, you even got some white mountaintops. That is especially beautiful.
Yes, it's kind of nice. Where I got her. Oh, that's where I painted her. I painted her with snow and stuck it to her. It hasn't gone off ever since. Yes, I make the dye. The dye that's made with her is actually made with snow, so we have to go to the mountains a lot.
Yeah, very interesting.
Can I try singing a song?
Yeah, sure, I would like to hear.
Of course.
All right.
Just sing it out here or in the conference hall. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
That works.
It's a love song. One of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Starts a little slow. Gentlemen, it is my duty to inform you of one beauty, though I ask you a favor not to seek her for a while. Though I owe she is a creature of character and feature, no words could paint the picture of the queen of all Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they bow and asked her pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the queen of all Argyle. On the evening that I mentioned, I passed with light intention through a part of our dear country known for beauty and for style, being a place of noble thinkers, of scholars and great drinkers, but above them all for splendor shone the queen of all Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they bow and asked her pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the queen of all Argyle.
Yay!
Ooh.
Woo!
That was really, really good.
Good job.
That was good. I
Almost
liked
done.
it.
Oh.
Oh,
I think you attracted the stego.
It's like a music hall.
I must leave you. My intention's not to grieve you, nor indeed would I deceive you, for I'll see you in a while. I must find some way to tame her, to court her and to gain her, for here my heart's in danger to the queen of all Argyle. And if you could have seen her there, Boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they bow and asked her pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the queen of all Argyle. If you could have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, the swan was in her movement and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they bow and asked her pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the queen of all Argyle. Okay.
Woo!
Oh, that's
Yes.
a good one.
Woohoo!
Oh, you know, I do have another backup song on me that I learned when I was a kid, when I lived on the sea.
You're welcome.
It is a sea shanty.
I admit I'm a little out of practice on that one, but it's one of my favorites. But I'd love to hear what you have to sing now.
It's a sea shanty, actually, when I learned it from the sea when I was a boy. This song is called Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her. Sea shanty. What I've heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow we will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. The voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. The ship did green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. The voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, grub aloud and rotten grub. It's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. The voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Says by the rote of a want of more. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Thought we're through, so we'll go on shore. It's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. The voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Well, that was it.
Yay!
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
that's a
good.
good one too.
I like that one.
Yeah. Do anyone else have any singing ability? Why not? Might as well keep going.
I've
No.
heard of sing,
I don't like to sing in front of people.
I mean,
but
I
I
can
only
continue
really know
singing,
one
being
song good, so
love to
I
sing.
don't know.
I can keep singing. I love singing.
I guess I could try one, although Yadrid's heard
Alright.
it already before.
That's alright. I can hear it again. Didn't kill me the
Okay.
first time.
Not yet.
Just joking.
I just gotta clear my voice. Lay down your sweet and weary head. Night is falling. You have come to journey's end. Sleep now and dream of the ones who came before. They are calling from across the distant shore. Why do you weep? What are these tears upon your face? Soon you will see. All of your fears will pass away, safe in my arms. You're only sleeping. What can you see on the horizon? Why do the white gulls call across the sea? A pale moon rises. The ships have come to carry you home. And all will turn to silver glass. A light on the water, all souls pass. Hope fades into the world of night, through shadows falling, out of memory and time. Don't say we have come now to the end, and shores are calling. You and I will meet again, and you'll be here in my arms, just sleeping. What can you see on the horizon? Why do the white gulls call across the sea? A pale moon rises. The ships have come to carry you home, and all will turn to silver glass. A light on the water, gray ships pass into the west. There you go, the one song I know.
Woo!
That's
That was
wonderful.
really, really pretty.
Alright, I have
Oh,
one thing to
Yes,
say.
it was.
I know you guys are probably tired of hearing songs, but I've got one more for you, and this one's probably by far the best singing ability I've got so far. I've got my voice now. Would you guys be caring for one more?
Of course.
Yes, go ahead.
Certainly.
Well, some of you may know this song. Any questions before I start? Hear someone speak. Hang on, give me a second. Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. Okay. Where there was a secret chord, favorite play would it please the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the metaphor, the major lift, a baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. It's faithful, strong, but you needed proof. It's all the faith ain't on the roof, but the beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. It tied you to a kitchen chair. She crawled through her own and she cut your hair. She from the lips is through the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh. Don't see me, I don't need before. I see you through when I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. Save a tiger, the monolith. Never thought a victory march. The golden it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. The airs are thought above. Thou art there for none of love. How the autumn body out through ya. Tell the time and tyrant night is on its body, it leaves the light. It's holding it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Thank you.
That last part.
I know, I was trying to catch my vocals for a second.
Don't strain your vocal cord.
Why not? Sing all day, literally.
Oh, okay. Just don't lose your voice.
Why not?
How will you be able to construct this if nobody can understand what you're asking?
Oh yeah. When someone approaches the gates, I'm gonna go like this. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Start singing as they approach. Yeah, that would work. One hell of a freaking twist off. Well, they're gonna talk to me. I'll just start singing.
It's a dance off instead of
yeah, it's a dance off instead of a war. Yeah. The world could be like that. Now, what do we have? Woohoo!
You may be good at dismembering, but can you boogie?
Oh, that's something we should say to Stink, huh?
Probably
Hopefully we
not.
won't see his like again.
Yeah, very true. Should have said. You can rip someone's head off, but can you dance? Okay, I'm getting weird.
Getting silly.
Yeah.
Alright. I think it's
I
time
do
for
need
us
to
to...
head back.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's getting rather late for many of us.
Yes, very true. But thank you all for coming.
I keep finding
thank you.
myself back here over and over again.
It's because you just want to stay here. That's what it is.
It feels like home.
Peaceful out here.
It's very
Well.
peaceful.
There's terror birds and raptors, just enough excitement to keep the blood going.
Exactly. Yeah. To keep them pumping.
So you don't forget to look behind you now and again. Get soft, like we have in the Shire. Walked right into the Orcs. I was ashamed of myself. Alright, it's about that time, everyone. All aboard. Tide is coming in and doesn't wait for man nor beast.
I'll get the gates for you guys. Thank you all for coming in to Faldarian
Yeah, it was
Rangers.
nice seeing you guys. Nice seeing you, Mayor March.
It's nice.
Oh, it's nice seeing you as well.
It's great to
Dude,
meet you.
until next we meet.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
See you
Thank
later,
you for
Leonidas.
the espresso
See you later.
and the food.
Come back anytime.
Bye.
Bye.
Come visit the Shire.
Oh, we will.
Oh, and Aramir. You can do whatever you want with the barn, but the ruins are mine.
That's fine. You can build the house. I'm sure you'll make it pretty.
Had to do this for you guys. Those ears crack me up every time.
Leonidas.
Right there.
Bringing up the rear.
Hold
Our
the
wayward
I think he's
son.
under you.
What in the world?
I
Where are you
think he
going?
just kicked you off the boat.
What?
Dear.
How did that work?
Apparently this thing can glide.
Magical elk?
There we go.
So I intend to call our little clan Fangorn Rangers. Because the...
Fanghorn? Is that what you said, Fanghorn?
Yes, because it borders the... Rohan borders the forest. And so, boundaries, the border of the Fangorn is patrolled by Rohan. And I thought we'd base our name on that little bit of lore.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And of course we're going to be recruiting. We're going to need to recruit more members into our tribe. We have two two-man tribes right now in addition to their three-man. Each of them need to recruit members in. And if my brother, if his tribe gets involved, that's another two-man tribe that'll need So we'll have to try to find good people to join us, kind of fill some of the spots. It won't be that bad because we'll all be working together as a collective, so we'll have everything covered except maybe a weaponsmith right now. But as Vorben was saying, he's going to go into a weaponsmithing, learn how to do it.
I see. As humans, what is your profession by racial trait?
We're rangers.
Oh, I see. What about the elves then?
Same.
It always makes me nervous going through these shallows.
I understand. I'm a pretty good pilot, though. Not to brag on myself, but you know.
Well, you've met this trip a number of times, just even today.
It's true.
If you look up to the right, you will see a cave troll in its natural environment.
Let's leave them there.
And now you see a rock. Just contributed, you know?
And that, of course, is the estate of Colin and Cass. Although they'll be moving. They'll probably keep this place. Do both. It's nice to have an island retreat.
The summer home.
Cass seems to have found a second home there too. Did you see? She was still there.
Yep. Now we need the sea shanties for the return trip.
Right back.
Once
I'm
we
going
get
to stop
I
into
do
mine
wanna-
just for a second.
If I try singing, you're not gonna kick me off the boat, are ya?
No, please sing.
Alright. For one moment.
If you don't sing, I'll have to tell a joke.
Hey, you can tell a joke.
No, I'd rather sing. Hair singing. This is mixed company. My jokes aren't appropriate.
Oh. One moment. Got to clear my thoughts, you know? Let's actually get this on my phone.
Everybody's still doing well down there?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
You're awfully quiet, Marge.
Oh, just getting sleepy.
It's this blue tower that's about halfway between the Shire and just where Rohan Harbor.
I see.
What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, away and up she rises. Away and up she rises. Away and up she rises. Early in the morning, shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early
Ew.
in the morning. Yep. Don't drink too much on the boats.
That's a warning to us all.
Yo ho rises. Yo ho and up she rises.
Yeah.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Bottle of.
What are they all doing on his chest?
Why is it dead? Or why is the man's chest on the chest dead?
Why
Well,
is
you
the
see-
man's chest dead?
He was hit with a cannon from a cannonball fired from the enemy's guns and splattered all across the deck. And so there's bits of him, and these men don't know they're standing on his deck. 15 of them are standing
Oh,
on his chest.
gross.
Oh,
Cool.
horrible
That explains
picture.
it.
Yes, fight, boys and girls, for you're still in one piece. It's a bedtime
Yes.
story, really, for children.
I see.
Wait.
I'll take your word for it.
It's a lullaby, 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of...
It was never my bedtime story, so, yeah.
Nor I.
I was about to say humans are a bit barbaric with their bedtime stories.
Can you let me off just before the rocks ahead? I wish to speak with the humans.
Indeed.
My cow is a little faster than this boat.
Yes, Buck and Doe are much more romantic, it's true.
Oh yes, but he is right. I did check my handy book inside my pocket earlier. There's a cow and a bull, surely.
You just gotta convince all the rest of them.
Yes, it's true.
Alright, just take that bridge across.
Yeah, take it easy.
Alright, farewell.
Safe
Be
travels.
First serve.
Yeah.
Fair safe. Dang it.
Well, I guess the plus side is whenever the animals poo, it goes out into the water. I suppose so fast.
True.
Yes, it makes you want to drink more wine and less water.
Yes, exactly.
So I think shortly after we make land in the Shire, probably gonna rest for a little bit. Relax.
I'm definitely getting sleepy. Starting to yawn.
Oh, I've been yawning for a while now.
I didn't mean to go in the channel. Oops. Oh well. I'll get through. I'll just stick to the outs of it and find a way back out.
Wow, that was a lot of skill right there, my friend.
Thank you.
Careful with all these sea shanties and stuff, you might take up the life of a pirate.
Oh, a pirate's life for me. With a yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum and a pirate hat, that's where it's at. The pirate's life for me.
I knew it.
Sometimes I think you were a pirate in your past life. In these songs, you know, and these tales. Are you sure your father wasn't one?
No, he wasn't a pirate. He was just an honest smuggler.
Right. Yes, and I'm someone who borrows things and doesn't give them back.
Right. An honest pickpocket.
Oh, you borrow things with the intention of giving it back, but it never seems to happen.
Oh yes, so you know, I also like to barter too. Sometimes I don't have anything to barter, and sometimes you don't know I'm bartering with you. That's all well and good, right? Everybody loves bartering.
Or you barter with them with their own things.
It's a five-fingered
that's a
haggle.
good idea.
Speaking of bartering, you know what a premium is?
Mm-mm.
If you pay a premium, it means you've paid the first price asked based on Prime. So you don't, you were so, well, you want it so bad you don't even haggle. You just pay the, okay. So when you pay a premium, that's what that means. You pay the first price asked.
Good to know.
Speaking of that kind of thing, you know what it means to look a gift horse in the mouth?
What?
Well, you can tell the age of the horse by his teeth. So when you're buying a horse, it's common to look at his teeth to estimate the age, and that way it's hard to lie about that horse's age because it's an experienced breeder can tell by how far the gums have receded and the wear on the teeth. There's a couple of indicators, but so if someone gives you a horse and you look at it in the mouth, the first thing you're doing is wondering what its worth is, like you know, so you're looking at how old it is.
I get it. Mm-hmm.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
that didn't make sense when I first heard it, and so I thought they were saying don't kick a gift horse in the mouth, because that made sense.
Oh. I don't think the horse would appreciate that.
So that's why I thought you don't do it. So it made perfect sense.
You know, being as how we're out in the rain and the sea and it's kind of cold, I'll tell you about balls on a brass, or the balls on a brass monkey. You ever heard this saying, cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey?
No.
Well, you see, they have these cannonballs they use in catapults, and they put them on these triangular bases. They stack them up. And the bases that they put the cannonballs in are called monkeys, because they do the work of a monkey. Basically, they hold the cannonballs. So, on the quarterdeck, like where we're sitting, the helm is. That's often very polished and prim. They have a lot of brass because brass looks nice when it's well polished, and so they'll have brass monkeys up there for their cannonballs. And when it's really, really cold, because of the dissimilar metals, they freeze and expand and contract at different rates. It'll get cold enough that the cannonballs will pop out of the brass monkey. And so when it's cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey, you know.
I always thought it meant a real monkey.
Oh.
I was never quite sure why they would give them brass balls.
Well, no, the balls aren't brass, the monkeys are brass.
I just assume all of it would be.
Oh, here we are. Thank you for driving, Andrew.
Very welcome. Just glad no one drowned this time.
Yes. He's up.
This time he adds.
I'm still paying on lawsuits from the last time. Nah, I shouldn't kid, so. It was a very pleasant trip.
This belongs to.
Indeed. Well, it's time for me to head.
I do not know. It has odd markings.
Indeed.
But it has sand on it that's finer than this beach sand. It's coarse. It's
Was
odd
it here
on
when
deck
we
there.
left?
No.
So, well, shall we? Is that new, Marge? That
No,
just get
it's
here?
been
Was-
here for a few days.
Oh, alright.
Well, if you need to, we can tear it down or scuttle it. You know.
Oh, that would be good.
Okay.
Once I guess their days are up.
Other boat in the harbor is, I think Cassia's and Colin's boat, and I don't think they'll be back for it.
Oh.
I'll make sure it gets picked up tomorrow. Then I'll do my best. I'm sure it won't be a problem. Come look at this place. Come look at this place. Have you seen this?
Is a hole? hobbits. This is Apsu's place. I thought you meant a literal hole in the ground. I didn't know you meant a hobbit hole.
We met him right before the war, actually. He was still working on it.
Oh, I see.
Sure looks wonderful. This is a hobbit hole.
Oh, yes. Have you seen,
You can tell he's an excellent engineer.
Who was it? There's a new hobbit too, and she's made quite a nice one as well. It's over there by the waterfall. Get out.
No, please show me.
It's similar to this. Sure.
What's her name?
Alright. Yolanda was her name.
Interesting. I haven't met her.
I think she's fairly new.
It's nice to get all these new people.
Definitely.
They're doing such good work on their houses.
Did too.
And it's just tradition, you know? Oh, I'm just following what tradition is asking.
It's wonderful.
I need to check by the foundry.
She was self-taught.
That's impressive.
I know. Kind of nice to have some more engineers too.
This is a beautiful home.
Ooh, I
No
love
doubt.
this.
It matches so
Wow.
well with
Really
the
nice.
rock face. Although I am surprised she built so far from everybody else.
Oh yes, and I think Tim is out over that way, and there was another one named Elizabeth that also lives in the region. I don't know. I think it's too far for me personally, but I know some people like this type of thing. You know, this is very beautiful.
There's actually a tower up there.
Oh yes,
It's a beacon of Gondor.
Yes, some kind of outpost. A beacon. And also, there's a nice little pond up there with lots of fish.
Yes, it's a wonderful
That's
place.
true, that's the one we've passed by.
That's where I think we should, yeah, I was thinking about asking for permission to build an estate there, Marge, for a while back. I almost did, but I decided not to in the end. I really like where we're at now.
That's Markwood lands.
Part of that's Shire lands up there. A large part of it.
There's a
Up there
hobbit
where
that
that
lives
pond
up there, I
is.
think. Now that I think.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's go take a look. It's this way.
Alright.
I do actually have to go to bed though. Been up
Alright,
way
Shadow,
too
I
late.
won't be gone long. I'll meet you back at the stable. And good night, good day today.
Indeed.
You did well. Standing the line and
Good night.
just not being nervous.
Not yeah, man. I'll need to talk with you at some point for your area, even if it's in my mind. You know what I mean?
I do.
guessing you're going to bed soon, is that right?
You see how much of it's actually Shire land? This whole end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone's there. Look.
Oh, wait. Was that the man that he kept posting signs up that said we're watching you? Someone was telling me. So you were on good terms with him then?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry that he died. Oh dear. So wait, is there a ghost that lives here?
I hope not. I need to make a burial for him. I don't have his body though.
Oh dear. I wonder what that sign meant then.
The sign say.
It said the ghost of, what was it? Bowman?
Bowman Fairbane.
Yes, he lives here. Boo! Oh.
I was just playing. Letting her stretch her legs out, show me what she could do.
I understand. So, I mentioned briefly that I talked to the mayor about me splitting off
I
a
like
little
this
bit.
right here, so people can still build if.
I think that's a good idea. Nice and flat, but also overlooking the Shire and.
I'll let you know in a little bit.
Small enough
Didn't
but
want
big
to bring
enough.
nothing up.
We're gonna head down. I would build something up here, some Shire building.
It's quite beautiful.
I think she's.
I'll
going to
build
be very
my
nice.
husband's resting place and my daughter's.
Maybe a memorial then?
Yes.
You have a few engineers now. You could build something quite grand, I bet.
Yes.
It's not up, is it? It's straight across.
Yes.
tell you, they're welcome to those. They're really good at getting prime fish.
I think we have one over here.
Yeah, I think she left that one out for somebody.
That's possible. Oh, there you are, Leonidas. We were wondering.
We were talking about your fish pond.
Yeah, I liked your idea you had.
Discussing its
Leonidas.
possibilities.
I was wondering, I know you might be set on the Shire, but I wonder if maybe it might be a good idea to move to that other spot. Have you given it any thought?
To which other spot?
Well, where Aerodrid is moving. You know, it's kind of similar to the Shire.
Indeed, I have given it a little bit of thought. I didn't know if they wanted me.
Yes, I mean, I only mention it because I know, like, you're an armor smith and Tara's a weaponsmith.
She is?
Might be very useful. No, I don't know. I don't know. It just popped into my mind. It might be a good...
Were you thinking to join them too?
I was debating it, definitely. If not this age, then the next.
Well, if we can establish it and make it happen this age, then it'll persist and become something real for the next. But it's important to put the energy into it now.
Yes. Are they wanting as many tribes as possible, or what is the I guess is it just a lot of tribes because a lot people can only have 5 at a time with the groups?
Well, we can only have 5 at a time, and our goal right now is 3 tribes of 5. The gods have been, they weren't that specific as far as, you know, it's just to make it happen, you know, if we can do something with it, if we can establish something, become a show of community.
Oh, I see. I just didn't know if they had an idea for the amount of people, because, you know, like places like Mirkwood and the Shire, they have the amount of people, or I guess. Didn't know if there was a specific amount.
I don't know. But we're gonna try to, in addition to being a cohesive force, we're gonna train to fight on horseback as well. I mean, a little village, we're gonna train to fight as all the different tribes.
I see, I see. But I don't know, something to think about for me, for sure.
Not everyone in the village has to be a warrior, of course. It'll sort of be like our goal, to be really good on horse.
I didn't, I know I talked to Cotton a little while ago about populations, you know, like we can't have a whole lot of animals, and I didn't feel like, I'd be willing to fight if you'd had me. However, Tara, she's not so much of a fighter yet.
Oh, but she is an herbalist, being a hobbit and all, so she could heal.
Yes, and make weapons. She loves to do that. I just...
That's true, yes.
She wouldn't be on the front lines, is what I was mentioning.
Yes, well,
No.
I'm not really much for that either. But I can heal.
And what of your husband?
Well, he can heal as well a little bit. He's learned some things from his journeys. Though I'm not sure if he would be coming with me or not. He has talked a lot about going back on his travels. So he may be gone by the time I decide to move out. I'll have to run this by him, of course. That way he knows where to come home to. But I don't think he would mind if I moved. He's always telling me I need to get out anyways.
Good. I mean, I'm glad he's gonna go on his adventures. I know how much he enjoys them. I was just concerned because I was counting 6 all of a sudden.
Oh, I see. No, I think he has a little bit more on his mind at the moment. But he probably would need to focus on the things that he's been working on, at least for this age.
Well, perfect. And perhaps by the time he makes it back from his adventures, we'll be big enough that we'll have room for all and some.
I hope so. Yes. I guess he can. Well, I hate to lose the home that I have, but unfortunately, I don't think that the gods are going to allow for claiming. So, and I'll be halfway across the the plains, so it won't really matter, will it? But like I said, I need to talk to him first, just to make sure, you know, being married and all, you have to talk these things out.
Certainly. I would expect no less. Yeah, we intend to pick up all of the pieces that we left behind, and then once the new tribe is established, I'll rebuild a small trade post at that spot to keep it. We're going to go through all that work to keep that spot. But I agree with you about the claim.
Yes, really. I can't even think to re-put in the effort again, you know, to remake something like that. I mean, maybe in the new spot, but I just couldn't pick up all those pieces. But though I would like to bring the sheep with me, if that's all right.
Of course, of course. We have 2 stable hands, so we can have 20, 35, I think, wait, 25? 35, 35, yeah, animals.
Yeah, I think it's, what is it, 5 per each person, and then for an herbalist it's 10, and then if you're a stable hand it's 10 for you, and then you have 5 extras, so you can cap that. I'm not sure how much that. So Leonidas being a stable hand, a herbalist, me being a herbalist, Tara being a herbalist, that's 30 plus extra 15 from all 3 of us, and then counting you two's, which would be 10 and 20. Sorry.
Yeah, 35 total. We could work it out. I'm not sure what we're bringing over. We'll have to take an assessment, but I like the idea of the 3 of us. I haven't met your lady yet, but you know, if she's a weaponsmith, that's gonna fit right in. Shadows, Aramir's not much of a warrior either, so it'll probably be you and me riding side by side.
I might need you to teach me some tricks, like shooting on the back of horses and dodging and waving and going straight. But I'll do it.
I'll do the best I can, yeah. We'll breed good horses too. That's a good start. You need a nice foundation under you. A good horse, a good solid horse under you.
I've still got Stripes, the one you guys gave me. Right there.
Mm-hmm. He was just a wild tame, right? Didn't I just tame him right away? Or did we give you out of our stable? I don't remember.
This one came out of your stables. It had some
stamina. Oh, that's probably pretty good then.
And health. And then...
Excellent. Well, that's a good start. We gave Cotton a decent horse too.
Yes, I also have one or two from James's, and he had some decent ones as well, because he'd been breeding for quite some time.
He gave his up to Wilbur, though.
Oh, yes. Well, I do have the one he gave me, and then I'll talk to Diogo. Maybe, I can persuade him if he needs the other horse.
Well, what we can do is we can take, I have a plan if we have excess animals on how we can kind of keep them without keeping them. For like, as a communal tribe kind of thing. We'll talk about it as a council.
Oh, that sounds good. Speaking of talking about it, I don't know if you have time in your mind to discuss such things in a little more in depth.
Surely I do. I'll come to where you can find me in the, you'd expect to find me.
Yes, I guess, what is it, the Temple of Discordia? We can figure
Right.
something out.
In the LotRP Discordia yeah.
Yes, that sounds good.
Do you mind if I join? Or is it not so much?
I do need to go check on the babies. I haven't checked on them all day. I feel like a terrible parent.
Nonsense.
But thank you again for showing me Aramir. Oh my goodness, I can't believe... Eldred. Why did I call you Aramir?
I won't tell him.
It's getting late. I can't think straight.
Okay, I'm in the, voice of the...
Oh, alright.
Oh. Sounds like it's gonna be something that you guys can't hear, so have a good night, guys.